Johannes Rivoire sexually abused Inuit children in Nunavut for years. Canada refused to charge him for 30 years, and he died protected. Daughter of the late Marius Tungilik has asked the RCMP for his files, but they refuse to release it. This government must honor families, especially to those who suffered during residential schools. Will the Minister of Public Safety provide the documents, or will they help to keep the files hidden from this family?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the honourable member for her question and raising these important issues with us in this place. Ensuring that justice is done for victims and their families is crucially important. It's something I know the Minister takes incredibly seriously, and we will continue to work on this specific case with her. When it comes to dealing with systemic racism in policing, this is a crucial issue that we are focused on addressing. It is something we have made progress on, but by no means is it complete. There is much more work to do, and we are committed to doing it.
Thank you for joining us, Tanya. First off, could you tell us about your father, Marius Tungilik?
My father was born in Nauyat, Nunavut. Back then it was called Repulse Bay NWT. And he went to residential school in Chesterfield Inlet from when he was about 5 until he was 12, and then when he was 13, he started working at the co-op store in Nauyat, where he worked with Johannes Rivoire, and in that store, that's where my dad was sexually abused by Johannes Rivoire. And ever since then, my dad has been trying to get answers, you know, from the RCMP. Like, he was trying to get his own statement from the RCMP he made in 1993, you know, until he died, and he never got his files. So I've been trying to do that for him.
Why is it important to have these files released for you and your family?
My family and I need to know what happened to my dad and what the RCMP did with the investigation, so we can have closure and heal. You know, truth must be known before reconciliation can happen. I need to know. It's been hard not knowing, and it'll just give me and my family closure, I think.
What is your reaction to the RCMP saying that they won't release these files due to privacy?
It's shameful. You know, are they hiding something? You know, now that my dad and Rivoire are both dead and the case is officially closed, there's no reason that the RCMP can't give me the documents. There's no reason.
How did it feel to see NDP MP Laurie Idlot bring this up during question period in Ottawa? And do you feel that the government will do anything on this and address it?
I felt grateful to Laurie Idlot for bringing that up during question period. I'm glad she asked for me and brought it to the public and to all the MPs there. And I'm not sure if they will give me the files now, but I hope they do now that we put pressure on them publicly.
If these files are released to you, what could this do for other families going through this?
It could also give them closure and healing for, you know, the survivors of, you know, Rivoire's abuse, and validate that, yes, it did happen, you know, and that it wasn't just swept under the rug, although it has been for so long. You know, we never got justice, and this will be something. You know, it's not going to be actual justice for Rivoire, but I think it will be helpful to the families.
really briefly and quickly, what is your last message to the RCMP? What do you want to say to them?
Please release those files to me and my family so we can heal and move on with our lives, and so that my dad can finally rest in peace, knowing that we now know what happened to him and can understand him fully.
We'll have to leave it there, Tanya. Thank you for talking to us today. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome, and thank you for calling me.